What happens when you push a Sigma male's loyalty beyond its limits? Do you expect a fiery outburst, a desperate plea, or perhaps a vengeful strike? Think again, because the Sigma male doesn't play by those rules. When you betray his trust, you awaken a force of quiet, unyielding resolve that reshapes the very ground you stand on. Welcome to Sigma Male Community, the sanctuary for men who walk the path of independence, strength, and self-mastery. Today we're diving deep into the chilling consequences of crossing a Sigma male's loyalty, a journey that reveals not just his response, but the stoic principles that guide his unbreakable spirit. If you're a man committed to growth or someone who's witnessed this glacial shift firsthand, this video will open your eyes to the power of a Sigma self-preservation. Let's explore what happens when you push him too far, and why you'll never see it coming. 1. The deafening silence of disconnection. Imagine betraying a Sigma male's loyalty, expecting a heated argument or a dramatic exit. Instead, you're met with a silence so profound it feels like the air itself has stopped moving. This isn't just a lack of words, it's the complete withdrawal of the emotional connection you once shared. As Seneca wisely said, when friendship is settled, you must trust. Before friendship is formed, you must pass judgment. Letters from a Stoic. A Sigma male invests his loyalty with care, and when that trust is shattered, he doesn't waste energy on explanations. Your messages go unanswered, your calls unreturned, not out of pettiness but because the bond has been severed at its core. This silence is his shield, a Stoic choice to protect his peace and maintain his integrity. It's not a tactic, it's the natural consequence of a connection that no longer serves his purpose. This silence carries a weight that's almost tangible, a void where once there was an unspoken understanding. The subtle energy exchange, the sense of being on the same wavelength, vanishes overnight. You reach out but your signal hits nothing but static. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. Daily Stoic. For the Sigma male, reacting means withdrawing, conserving his energy for pursuits that align with his values. This isn't a pause, it's a permanent disconnection, a testament to his commitment to self-mastery. The silence becomes your only answer, a chilling reminder that his loyalty, once lost, is gone forever. 2. Emotional architecture demolished. Picture the intricate web of trust you've built with a Sigma male, a structure of shared moments, quiet vulnerabilities, and mutual respect. When you push his loyalty too far, this architecture doesn't just crack, it collapses into rubble. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. Daily Stoic. The Sigma male's reaction is not to repair the damage but to walk away, leaving the ruins behind. The pathways to his inner world, once open to you, are now closed off, not out of anger but out of necessity. What remains is an indifferent plane, devoid of the warmth that once defined your bond. He doesn't guard these ruins, he abandons them, focusing on fortifying his own defenses. This demolition is a deliberate act of self-preservation, rooted in Stoic wisdom. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Mindfulness exercises. The trial of betrayal refines the Sigma male, making him more discerning and self-reliant. You stand where intimacy once thrived, now facing an impenetrable wall. Attempts to rebuild are futile because the blueprint is gone, and the architect has moved on to design fortresses elsewhere. This isn't about punishment, it's about protecting his core self. The emotional architecture that once connected you is now a lesson, a reminder to choose wisely who you let into your inner sanctum. 3. The unblinking gaze of indifference. Betray a Sigma male and you might brace for anger or resentment. Instead, you're met with something far more unsettling, the unblinking gaze of indifference. This isn't feigned apathy, it's the genuine neutrality of a man who has closed the chapter on you. Marcus Aurelius observed, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Daily Stoic. The Sigma male rises above your betrayal, refusing to let it dictate his emotions. Your pleas, your justifications, they register but they spark nothing. No anger, no hope, just a void where you once held significance. This indifference is terrifying because it signals your irrelevance in his universe. This state of indifference is a hallmark of Stoic apatheia, freedom from disruptive passions. Epictetus taught, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Daily Stoic. The Sigma male rejoices in his freedom from emotional turmoil, channeling his energy into meaningful pursuits. Your presence becomes a neutral fact, stripped of emotional charge. This isn't about ignoring you, it's about transcending the need for your validation. His gaze, once warm and engaging, now passes over you without recognition, a clear sign that you've been erased from his emotional landscape, leaving you to confront the consequences of your actions. 4. The Great Withdrawal of Resource Allocation. A Sigma male is a master strategist, allocating his time, attention, and energy with precision. When you betray his loyalty, you're cut from his budget entirely. Seneca advised, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Mindfulness exercises. The Sigma male refuses to waste his resources on someone who's proven untrustworthy. Replies stop, plans vanish, and casual check-ins become relics. His presence in your life fades, not out of spite but because you no longer qualify for his investment. This withdrawal is a calculated move to protect his focus and align his resources with his values. In Stoic terms, this is about living in accordance with nature, focusing on what's within one's control. Marcus Aurelius said, "Concentrate every minute on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness." Daily Stoic. By withdrawing his resources, the Sigma male frees himself from the distraction of a disloyal relationship, redirecting his energy toward goals that matter. You're not punished, you're simply no longer a priority. His time and attention are now invested in pursuits that enhance his growth, leaving you to reflect on the value you squandered. This isn't about revenge, it's about efficiency and self-respect. 5. The Fortification of Sovereign Borders. When a Sigma male's loyalty is betrayed, he doesn't just retreat. He rebuilds his psychological defenses with unyielding resolve. The breach triggers a redesign of his personal boundaries, forged in the fire of experience. As Seneca noted, nothing, however, delights the mind as much as loving and loyal friendship. Daily Stoic. When that loyalty is broken, the Sigma male constructs a citadel of self-protection. Tolerance vanishes, standards soar, and the gates that once opened selectively are now sealed. These boundaries aren't temporary, they're a permanent evolution of his being, designed to repel future betrayals. This fortification is a Stoic exercise in self-mastery. Epictetus taught, "Some things are up to us and some things are not up to us." Daily Stoic. The Sigma male focuses on what he can control, his own standards and boundaries, while letting go of what he cannot, like your actions. His new borders are titanium strong, scrutinized by a vigilance honed by betrayal. Attempts to breach them are met with calm, resolute rejection. This isn't about shutting others out, it's about ensuring only the worthy gain access. The Sigma male emerges stronger, his sovereignty intact, ready to navigate the world with heightened clarity and purpose. Whether you're a Sigma male walking this solitary path or someone who's witnessed this shift, understand this. A Sigma's loyalty is a rare, high-yield investment, placed only in those deemed utterly trustworthy. Push past the unspoken threshold, through betrayal, disrespect, or taking that fidelity for granted, and you trigger a systemic shutdown. He doesn't lose loyalty, he revokes it. As Seneca said, "For what purpose then do I make a man my friend? In order to have someone for whom I may die, whom I may follow into exile." Daily Stoic. When that bond is broken, the man you knew in that context ceases to exist for you. What follows isn't revenge, it's the silent, efficient operation of his self-preservation protocol. Recognize the value of his loyalty before the vault seals forever, because once it's gone, there's no reopening that account. 6. The Clockwork Precision of Replacement. A Sigma male doesn't linger in the void left by your betrayal. With the precision of a master engineer, he identifies the deficit and replaces it with something superior. Marcus Aurelius said, "Think of the life you have lived until now as over and, as a dead man, see what's left as a bonus." Daily Stoic. Your role, whether confidant or companion, is filled, not necessarily by another person, but by enhanced self-reliance, a new skill, or reclaimed peace. He doesn't mourn your absence, he upgrades it out of existence, ensuring his system runs smoother than ever. This replacement is a Stoic act of rational adaptation. Epictetus taught, "Don't seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen." Daily Stoic. The Sigma male accepts the betrayal and moves forward, filling the gap with pursuits that align with his purpose. Your departure becomes an opportunity to streamline his life, to focus on what truly matters. The efficiency of this process is almost mechanical, a testament to his ability to adapt and thrive. You're not missed, you're replaced by something, or someone, more worthy of his investment. 7. The neurological rewiring. Pushing a Sigma male's loyalty too far doesn't just change his behavior, it rewires his mind. The neural pathways tied to trust in you are pruned and repurposed with clinical precision. Seneca said, "Nothing will ever please me, no matter how excellent or beneficial, if I must retain the knowledge of it to myself." Daily Stoic. But when trust is broken, those pathways become obsolete. Memories of loyalty are reduced to data points, lessons learned, not sources of pain. His brain, optimized for efficiency, reallocates that energy to new priorities, ensuring you no longer occupy his mental space. This rewiring is a Stoic triumph of reason over emotion. Marcus Aurelius advised, "It never ceases to amaze me, we all love ourselves more than other people but care more about their opinion than our own." Daily Stoic. The Sigma male rejects this trap, prioritizing his own self-respect. Your betrayal becomes a case study, not a lingering wound. His perception of you resets, transforming you from a trusted ally to a neutral entity. This internal shift reinforces his detachment, ensuring that his mind remains a fortress of clarity and purpose, unclouded by past betrayals. 8. The emergence of the unassailable core. From the ashes of broken trust rises a Sigma male stronger than ever, his independence hardened into an unbreachable core. External validation becomes meaningless, his internal compass spins truer than ever. As Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Daily Stoic. Needs once met through the bond are now sourced internally or from elevated standards elsewhere. He becomes a closed-loop system, radiating self-sufficiency that renders past dependencies obsolete. This transformation is a Stoic rebirth, a testament to resilience. Seneca taught, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Mindfulness exercises. The trial of betrayal polishes the Sigma male's core, making him impervious to future disruptions. He doesn't seek to replace you with another. He replaces the need for external support entirely. His unassailable core is a beacon of strength, a reminder that true power lies within. Those who betrayed him fade into irrelevance, while he stands taller, a living embodiment of Stoic virtue. 9. The Accelerated Ascent. The energy once spent on a disloyal bond becomes rocket fuel for the Sigma male's ambitions. Betrayal doesn't break him, it propels him to new heights. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be 1 inch." Daily Stoic. His focus sharpens, goals are hit with brutal efficiency, and personal growth accelerates. This isn't performative success, it's the conversion of disillusionment into pure forward thrust. Your actions become the unintended catalyst for his greatest evolution. In Stoic terms, this ascent is about embracing what's within one's control. Epictetus taught, "Some things are up to us and some things are not up to us." Daily Stoic. The Sigma male channels his energy into what he can control, his discipline, his goals, his growth, while letting go of what he cannot, like your betrayal. The pain is atomized, transformed into motivation that drives him to heights where you're no longer visible. His ascent is a testament to his resilience, a reminder that a Sigma male turns adversity into opportunity, leaving betrayers in the dust. 10. The Ruthless Optimization Protocol. After betrayal, a Sigma male conducts a silent audit of his life, purging inefficiencies and emotional drains. Time becomes sacred, interactions streamlined, and his circle contracts to a network of absolute integrity. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Mindfulness exercises. The Sigma male eliminates anything reminiscent of your disloyalty, optimizing his life for peak performance and peace. Sentimentality has no place in this protocol, only what serves his purpose remains. This optimization is a Stoic exercise in living deliberately. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Concentrate every minute on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness." Daily Stoic. The Sigma male focuses on what aligns with his values, cutting out distractions with surgical precision. Social interactions become data exchanges, relationships are vetted for integrity, and his energy is reserved for growth. You're not just excluded, you're erased from a system now running at maximum efficiency, a machine built for excellence and impervious to betrayal. 11. The unbreakable silence, the final state. The ultimate consequence of pushing a Sigma male's loyalty too far is the unbreakable silence that follows. This isn't anger or longing, it's the vast, unyielding quiet of a door that no longer exists. As Seneca said, "Nothing will ever please me, no matter how excellent or beneficial, if I must retain the knowledge of it to myself." Daily Stoic. But when trust is broken, the Sigma male withdraws entirely, becoming a star collapsing inward, pulling all light and connection into an impenetrable void. You're not just ignored, you're a non-entity in his sovereign realm. This silence is his freedom, a stoic triumph of self-mastery. Epictetus taught, "Don't seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen." Daily Stoic. The Sigma male accepts your betrayal and moves on, his silence a testament to his strength. No lingering glances, no hidden hope, just the calm certainty of a man who needs nothing from you. This is your punishment and his liberation, a reminder that a Sigma male's loyalty is a privilege, not a right. Once lost, it's gone forever, leaving only silence in its wake. Men of the Sigma male community, let this be a wake-up call. Your loyalty is a rare and powerful gift, one that should be reserved for those who prove themselves worthy. If you're walking the Sigma path, reflect on these lessons. Protect your peace, fortify your boundaries, and channel betrayal into growth. If you've pushed a Sigma's loyalty too far, understand the weight of what you've lost. A connection that could have been your strength, now reduced to silence. At Sigma Male Community, we're here to guide you toward a life of resilience, self-mastery, and stoic wisdom. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button to show your support, drop a comment with your thoughts or experiences, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. If you're already subscribed, turn on that notification bell to stay locked into our journey of growth and excellence. For those new here, join the Sigma Male Community by subscribing now, because the path to greatness starts with a single, deliberate step. Keep walking, keep growing, and never let anyone take your loyalty for granted.